Oh yeah, fresh out of the air fryer, southern style, breaded chicken tenders. Come on, I'll show you how we made it. Okay, basic ingredients today. The part for the crust, we're gonna start with it. And it's not just one thing, it's a combination of these three things here that's gonna give it that crispiness that you desire for fried chicken. We've got a half a cup of grated Parmesan. If you can grate it yourself, that's even better. We've got a quarter of a cup of almond flour, and then we have a whole cup of pork rinds ground up as fine as you can throw them in your food processor or buy them already pre-ground. So that is the trifecta for the crispiness. The seasoning, that's optional, however you like yours. I just have a teaspoon of garlic, teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of paprika, and about a half a teaspoon of salt. And then for our bath, it's simple enough. It's 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and the main course, chicken tenders today. You can use this same combination with thighs, chicken drumsticks, breast, or whatever. I'm going for the easy route today with these old chicken tenders. Let's get them going and see how they turn out. All right, I've set me up a little station here. I've got all my ingredients mixed up, the wet ingredients there, the eggs and heavy cream, and then all of my dry ingredients over here. So we're gonna go around and bread these things and get them in the fryer. So what you wanna do is just kind of pat your chicken and make sure it's dry before you go putting it in your egg wash. It helps the egg wash stick to it a little better and just gives you better results. So just make sure you dab on that a little bit. And then all we're gonna do is just go around the bin here and work our way through it. Give it a nice little bath in the egg wash. And this is one of those things that I grew up eating, fried chicken. I'm in the South and we're serious about the fried chicken. Mama used to make this all the time. And she used flour, of course, and a cast iron skillet and oil. So we're doing ours a little different. And but I hope to get the same results. And then I'm just going to set them aside. And one of the little secrets is once you get them breaded, to let them sit for about 5 minutes to let everything kind of gel together there before you throw it in your air fryer. And that'll give you air fryer time to heat up anyway. So I'm going to repeat this process until time to throw them in. And I didn't pour all my breading on the paper plate there. I saved some in a bowl because I knew that sometimes it gets clumped up together and stuff like that. But so yeah, I'm excited to try this. This is one of those foods that fell by the wayside when I started doing keto. My recipes that Mom made, and she done, this was a weekly occurrence in my house, fried chicken, some fried other, cube steak, things like that. And I'm going to be trying out a lot of different stuff in the air fryer. So this is going to be a whole air fryer series. But I want to return to basics, stuff that's just as simple as some of the stuff I grew up on. It's stuff that I assume most people know how to make, especially here in the South. But then again, I never know. So we're going to try this out. This is kind of a new method with the air fryer and doing it without a big pile of oil and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how it turns out. All right, we're all breaded up. This is about 2 pounds of chicken. I think it's 1.8. These chicken tenders. So, and like I said, you can use this breading and stuff on any kind of chicken you want to try. So what I'm going to do is cook it on 385 for about 10 minutes. I'm going to flip it halfway through. So this air fryer's got a handy preheat button. Press it and it'll show you. You can adjust the temperature, but we're going for 385. It's going to take about 4 minutes to preheat and we'll get them in there. I'm at 5 minutes in. I'm going to take this out. And oh, it looks good, looks good. I'm going to flip it over gently. Don't want to knock all your breading off. And then I'm going to test it, just see what the temperature is. I want to hit 165. I don't want to go over too much. That's when you start drying out your chicken. So we're at 140. Yeah, we're about there now. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this in. And I'm going to cook it about 2 more minutes. And I'm going to jack the heat up to 400. You want a minimum of 165. That's good for chicken or poultry or whatever. But when you start going over it by a whole lot, you start drying it out, especially tenders and things like that. You can go up to about 180 and be okay. But that little crispiness I want to get on it is going to be right at the ends. Man, I can't tell you how much my cooking's improved since I started cooking to temp. Using an instant read thermometer, man, it just makes all the difference. All right, I'm going up to 400 now for about 2 to 3 minutes. And you can tweak all this timing and stuff. The main thing is to get it at 165 minimum. I'm going for maximum crunch and maximum flavor. The main reason you want to flip it over about halfway through is the elements in the top here, and that gives you the crisp up both sides evenly. It helps to flip them over. And most things, if it didn't have the delicate breading on it, you just take it and shake it around a little bit, like if you're doing fries or whatever you cook in your air fryer, but you shake it up, just kind of give it an even coverage on the element there. Time to take a look at it and see how it turned out. It looks like fried chicken to me. Let's try it out. Now, I've got me a little cooling rack over here just to set them on, let it get crispy, and let the air around it a little bit there. You don't want to put it on a paper towel or anything like that. It'll get soggy. All right, here we have our final product. My favorite time's just around the corner. Yes, taste this time. Oh yeah, my favorite time, you know it is. The things I'm gonna be looking for right now is juiciness and crispiness all in one. So we'll see how the new air fryer worked out, and let's see if the recipe worked out as well. So let's quit talking about it and start chowing down. Yeah, that's what I was shooting for. Juicy on the inside and crispy on the outside. This is definitely a thumbs up. All that worked well together. And you can season your breading however you want to. You can marinate your chicken before you bread it. All those things are variables that you can include to make it your chicken. Hey, until next time, get you a piece of chicken and may the Lord bless you. Oh.